The raw data is back. So today we're going to be looking at the last 7 days of things on YGOScope, even though this will only cover the last 5 or so, because this has been what's going on. So today, metagame breakdown based on count of usage, win-loss percentage of those games. Now remember, this data might not be, well, it's definitely not 100% accurate, but we're using this as an interesting base to kind of discover what the metagame is based on dueling book statistics. So we're going to be looking at Matchdecks here. Now, dinosaurs have the highest percentage of anything in the room. That doesn't surprise me at all. Players are trying to mess around with this deck and have it be a nice little, piece of candy. But 4,228 wins, 2,583 with only 1,600 losses, with a 61% win rate. And that's against everything. All right, so that's very interesting to see that this deck has such a very high win percentile based on everything that's going on. Next up, we have Infernoble down here, 2,746 with a 63% win rate. Putting it relatively high on the list. Like, that's a nice consistency buffer there. Monarchs, 2,285 people played it. Only 811 wins versus 1,474 losses. That's a 35% turnover for win rate. That's horrible. Now, we have talked about the Monarchs as like the go-to budget option for the format, and I still agree with that, all right? With all things said and done in today's metagame, I do think that there is a lot of cool things that you can still do with the deck. Very linear things that you can do with the deck, but it's still there. Interesting enough, though, Salad coming in here with 2,111 plays, 1,102 versus 109, 52% win rate. All right, looks like somebody finally figured out Salad. My friend was messing around with Red Ice Dragoon Salad, and I'm just like, about that. Dragoonity, Red Eyes, Rocket, Guard Dragon. All right, so that's Dragon Link with... Is it without Dragoon? I'm not sure on this. But we have 1948 with 1,373 wins versus only 569 losses. That's a 71% win rate, all right? It looks like, based on this data, that, no surprise, it looks like Dragon Link piloting off the new stuff might be the best variant in the format there. That's a big turnover. Burning Abyss, 1,863 with 721 or 23 versus 1140, a 39% win rate. Yeah. Well, I will say this, BA. You guys are doing better than Monarchs at their 35% win rate based on this data. Dogmatic Invoked, 60% turnover rate here, which actually is not bad, all things considered. I also see down here that we have Sky Strikers at 1845 plays, and roughly about 50%, give or take a little bit of percentile there. But that's interesting. Sky Striker with the 50-50. Even at the end of all of this, everybody's like, oh my god, like, Sky Striker's dead, you shouldn't play this. What if you were all wrong? And maybe Sky Striker still is able to ride that very thin line into the format. I think that's interesting. Red Eyes. What does a Red Eyes deck entail? What is a Red Eyes deck? Is that just like pure Dragoon? Well, whatever this is, it's got a 54% win rate. Dragoonity, Rocket, Guard Dragon. So this is without the Dragoon of the Red package? 70% win rate. Even if you cut the Dragoon BS, you still have a very disgusting high turnover. That's interesting to me. All right, so guess what, guys? Looks like Rocket Link's the best deck. Invoked. This isn't like Mech Knight Invoked. This is just... What's a pure Invoked deck look like? 53% win rate. Man, we got a truck down here. Okay, so Orcust has a 47% win rate. That's actually kind of sad. I know a lot of people want this deck to be good, but it's trucking. Altergeist and Eldritch down here. Alright, so Altergeist, 58% win rate versus Eldritch's 58%. Same thing here. Alright. Hero has a 46% win rate, but Mystic Mindburn has a 53% win rate. Yep, that's a feels bad. Burning Abyss Red Eyes has a 55% win rate. Alright, I guess. What's a Pure Dogmatica deck look like? What even is a Pure Dogmatica deck? Hey, I wanna sort this by win rate. I'm curious here. Numeron Zexal Red Eye Subterror. Only 40 people have played this deck though, but it's got an 85% win rate. Invoked Thunder Dragon. Oh, 78% win rate. I bet they're all Azzies too. Dragon Maid Red Eyes Guard Dragon. 78%. That's interesting. Dinosaur Dogmatica. Only 145 people have played this, but it's got a 73% win rate. Mermail Red Eyes. 72% win rate. Mech Knight World Legacy. 72% win rate. I love these. Man, even Wind Witches look good down here. 21 people have played them. They got a 71% win rate. We don't go by this data, all right? We go by you usually look at highest representation played and things like that. But that's woo! Yeah, you get them, Wind Witch. I guess. Cyber Dragon Red Eyes. This thing has a 69% win rate. That's interesting. Their sourcing for these decks is interesting. Eldritch Invoked, 65%. Eldritch Invoked Red Eyes, 65%. Red Eye Shadal. I want to know what a Red Eye Shadal deck list looks like. That's kind of Goki Red Eyes. I heard a few people were talking about this, but okay, 64% turnover. That's not bad. What's our worst? Oh, Trains have the worst win rate. 20%. Even Raid Raptors could get it to 21%. Come on, Train community. Oh my god. Spellbooks have a 23% win rate. This is all based on the current format, by the way. Pendulum Magicians, 33% win rate, where we actually get to see how Triff is doing. Monarchs with a hot 35% to True Draco's hot 37%. Dogmatica Trap Tricks down here at 39%. Ooh. Cubics have a higher win percentage than Dogmatica Trap Tricks based on this data. Now let's head on over to single decks. Oh, Monarchs is Monarchs really the biggest here? Yeah, Monarchs is the best single deck. It doesn't surprise me. 48% turnover. Dinosaurs. Singles is like, you're too lazy to play 2 out of 3 format, but you definitely get there. Invoked, Mindburn at 72%. Numeron Zexal. Man, people must really hate themselves over here. Eldritch has a ridiculous win rate over here. Same thing with this. Alright, sort this Dark World Thunder Dragon. Somebody played this deck 5 times and it has 0 wins. Back to the laboratory with that one. Goki Red Eyes, 100%. Mindburn Numeron Zexal, 100%. Eldritch Numeron Zexal Red Eyes, 100%. Raid Raptor Time Thieves, 100%. And Crusadia Mech Dragon, or Mech Knight, 100%. These numbers are funny. Alright. Cards by highest usage in today's format. This does not surprise me. I need to do just a top 5 video talking about these. Top 5 cards of today's format. Dun 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 dun. Number 1, Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring. 23,419 applications. Infinite Permanence, 18,000. Holly Fibrax, 12,000. Linkross, 11,000. And Red Ice Fusion, 10,000. With Gamma riding on up at the 10,000 block. I read, oh my god, Dark Magician and Red Eyes coming in clutch here, by the way. That's how do you have 10,000 Dark Magicians but 9,702 Red Eyes? What? These numbers should be about this. Okay. You know, I guess these are the games where they drew the Dark Magician over the Red Eyes, but okay, sure. That's interesting. I saw a video the other day where people were talking about, or one guy was talking about how Gamma's a terrible hand trap, like, it doesn't have any application, and I'm just like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean that it doesn't have application? And it's like, I think people really underestimate the value of this said card in today's format. So, come on now. Gamma's definitely a powerhouse. But yeah, this is you're looking to the raw data of Dueling Book. for the beginning of the format till now. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think about this stuff, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.